Hello everyone, my name is Rafe Hardy, Artistic Director for Sexy Hair, and here once again in New York City for New York Fashion Week. And this year we are doing hair for the blondes, and we're so excited. With me here is Miss Sloane LaMartina, Director of Corporate Communications. And you know, we have a team working here. Sloane, won't you tell them a little bit about how we put this team together?
You know, we did something really unique this year. We partnered with Modern Salon and we asked them to give us a theme, and we held an internal contest to our 200 international and domestic educators. This does a couple of things. It really inspires our educators to submit work that's outside of their comfort zone, and it reinvigorates our team to give them a contest, because going to Fashion Week is very much a privilege. And so rather than us hand picking, we thought we'd make it fair. So we opened up a contest, we partnered with Modern, and Modern Salon came up with the theme. The theme was called Photography, F-A-U-X, Photography Contest. And they said the reason they came up with that was because oftentimes clients don't want to commit to a look before they give it a couple trial runs. So we ended up doing faux bangs, phony tail, faux bob, anything faux that you can think of. That's what was submitted. So we had 200 stylists with 128 entries, and then we handed it all over to the editors over at Modern Salon, and they blind chose 11 winners. And our 11 winners, 9 are from the US, 1 from Canada, and 1 came as far as the UK from our international team. And that's how we assembled the team, and they were all very excited. We announced it at our July update training. There were a lot of tears, a lot of happy people, and it was a great process having Modern Salon be a part of it.
Really, really cool. It was really fun to see the reactions of, see the visuals and then see the reactions of the ones that won, and it really was a good time. So we're here, and right behind us you can actually see the prep room, and possibly, if the camera can see, we've got some prototypes here, some visuals, so that the blondes can take a look at and decide which direction that they want to go. They're very, very similar but unique to themselves, and we got the team right behind here in this room working, so come on, follow me. Let's go say hi to the team and see what they're up to. They're all busy and having some fun. So, this is Miss Ellie Bond, and she's our UK girl, and this is Marie-Eve. She's from Canada. We have the two foreigners together, and what we're doing is we're just kind of prepping the hair. We're working with these wigs. They're curly wigs, and there's a certain technique that we have to use to be able to create the volume and the texture that they're looking for. And we are starting each of the wigs. This is how they look when they come out of the bag here, just kind of all together. And then you saw what the final result was. There's a lot of steps in between, you guys. And we have Brian over here. And Brian is just giving a little bit of a back combing to start that base there without disrupting the curl too much. We're kind of staying to the base. We kind of have it in little sessions here. We got the little teasers and the volumizers, and we're adding some hair in there to create the volume that we're looking for, because it is synthetic hair, and I think it's really going to be a fabulous look. We've been having fun all morning, goodness. And we call these our little fluffy rabbits. And this is to create the volume. We're putting this mainly in through the crown area, the parietal, and on top to create that unique volume. And this is Miss Dawn. Dawn, what you doing?
I'm just doing my back combing at the base. So this is what's going to give us that lift right off of the scalp, so we can get that really, really full end result.
Very cool. And of course, we got sexy hair product everywhere. We use a little here, a little there. And we're walking over here to Miss Amanda, and she's right at the very beginning of the process. So what we're doing in order to create that volume in through the top, because it's a one-length wig, she's going through and creating just a little bit of texture, about 3 to 4 inches off. So when we back comb that, it gives us a nice base to work with versus trying to back comb one-length hair. And you can see that's a really nice base, and that's going to support the volume for the rest of the design. And this young lady here, she's doing the same thing. She's just kind of giving the base a little bit of tease, and you can see the volume that's happening now, but still maintaining that beautiful curl pattern. And it's a mixture of textures, and you know the trend is curly hair, and we're coming out as Sexy Hair next year. We're relaunching our new curly line, so we're kind of right in tune with what's happening about texture and curl. And we really enjoy working with the blondes, because they're one of the few designers that really think that hair is an essential part of the entire look, versus sometimes designers, the hair they're afraid will take away from the look. The blondes are all about the hair, just like we are. So I think it's a great duo that we got going here. And we're coming over here to Miss Anastasia. And basically they're doing the same thing. They're using some of our product here, little spray and clay, just to create a little bit more texture in through the design, right it through the base. And they're doing the same thing. This is actually, her face is under here. So you're starting at the nape and gently moving that curl as you're working up the head shape so we don't disrupt this curl. So we know that later, if we want a little bit more texture, a little bit more fuzz, a little bit more of the natural feel versus that perfect ringlets, we can always do that. But you want to start off with it nice and gathered, and then you always have options. With wigs like this, guys, once it's disrupted and you get that fuzziness, there is no going back. So we want to make sure we take it in little steps. So the prep room is really busy. We got a team of 10 working here. And actually we have the blondes that are coming. They're on their way here so they can do like a little sneak preview and tell us what exactly shape they really like. As you saw outside, we gave them a choice of design and textures and so forth, so that we can always go to a certain point if they want, or we can calm it down. So we didn't fluff every one of them out, depending on which one they like best. So walk back out and you see it, everyone is busy. Oh, and by the way, these little fuzzy bunnies here, they're actually made from the wigs. We back home the wigs, cut them, put them in balls that create that volume, and these will get pinned underneath, never be seen. They'll blend right in with the hair. It's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work. It's kind of tedious when you're working with hair like this, but then again, what's not tedious when you're creating these beautiful looks for another artist? And I love the blondes. They're true artists, and we really enjoyed working with them. So that's it for us here at Sexy Hair in New York. Hope you guys have a chance to see it. If not, I'm sure that Modern Salon and Sexy Hair will have all the imagery posted online. So check us out. And thanks for hanging with us for a little while.